Yo, what's going on YouTube, and welcome to Goal Line Hockey. It's your boy Kevin Forte, and we are taking a look yes again at Pierre Luc Dubois of the Columbus Blue Jackets, and potentially with a new team pretty soon. We're going to be taking a look at that in this video. If you like what we're doing here at Goal Line Hockey, I want to see the latest news around the NHL, more videos like this. Make sure to give this video a big thumbs up and a subscribe down below. And let's take a look at the latest on Pierre Luc Dubois trade rumors. So over the past couple weeks, we've been hearing about the rumors of a Pierre Luc Dubois trade out of Columbus. He signed his 2-year extension with the Blue Jackets and told Jarmo Kekalainen, "I want out." Now, up until this point, we've been hearing all about insiders talking about this. And now at this point, we've officially gotten from inside the room, from John Tortorella. He has confirmed the rumors we've been hearing about Pierre Luc Dubois. So let's hear what Tortorella had to say about this recent situation. So when asked about the situation with Dubois, he says, yeah, he wants out. Rothman and Ice confirmed. He spoke to the team, as we do here. It's a little bit different than Artemi Panarin and Sergei Bobrovsky were. This is a 22-year-old kid. Doesn't happen that often, so he has been honest with the group. I wish he was a little bit more honest as far as reasons why. I still haven't really gotten to that, but I think he needs to speak on that. I won't. And then they talk about Dubois, who was a center, signed a 2-year extension for $10 million, $5 million per season. And the Athletic reported Dubois may be looking for a change of scenery, but he did not confirm that when he reported to training camp, which is interesting. Dubois has had a good camp, but it's a short leash with me as far as this is concerned. He needs to continue to do the things to help this team win and be the best teammate he can be, or I'm not sure where it goes. It's a situation, and we'll go to it day by day. Jarmo Kekalainen hasn't confirmed yet. He hasn't said whether he will or won't trade the young Pierre Luc Dubois, but the former number 3 overall pick has definitely had some issues with John Tortorella in the past, which Tortorella, when asked about the coach-player relationship, he said it has been on rocky terms since the beginning. And then, based off of what he said, I look at conflict differently. Everybody gets all excited about arguments and this and that. What happened on the bench? I think it's so healthy because then I think you have the two individuals in the middle of that being honest with one another. And I think that's a really good thing in developing a hockey player. So he's kind of calling out Dubois. And the thing with Dubois is you can make an argument that the Columbus Blue Jackets, and I've talked about this so many times with the Blue Jackets, you have a couple of things going against you. One of them you can't control, and the other two, to an extent, you do have control over. The first thing being, you're in Columbus, a small college town, really, because it's really for the Ohio State Buckeyes. It's definitely grown in size, which I still got to go up there eventually. As a Penn State fan, I'd love to go to a game up there at the Horseshoe. But Columbus is a smaller town compared to, say, Philadelphia or, I don't know, Montreal, New York City, Florida. These are the kind of situations we're seeing with the Blue Jackets. Now, if that one thing wasn't enough, now you've also got, some would argue, a polarizing head coach in John Tortorella, who's very in your face and really unforgiving and not afraid to shorten his roster because you made one bad mistake. You have 6 defensemen. All right, down to 5 defensemen today because that guy made a mistake. He has no problem doing that stuff. He's called players out publicly and stuff like that. I don't necessarily disagree with that, but some guys don't mesh well with that. And that seemed to be the situation with Dubois. Not to mention that you've got a general manager upstairs that's a little bit of a stickler with contracts. Now, we've seen other teams make that work, like the New York Islanders. The Islanders, Lou Lamoriello was pretty tough with his contract, so look what Barzal just got. But Barzal's sticking around. Why is he sticking around? Also, for that little factor, they're winning. Winning cures everything. And unfortunately for the Blue Jackets, they had a good season last year. They beat the Leafs in the qualification round, and then they got smashed their guts in that first round. So The Blue Jackets are one of those teams, not to mention Dubois is from Quebec, just to add that little touch in there. It's just making it that much more difficult. And the rumors we've been hearing are that potentially Montreal is back on the table. Now, according to some rumors, let's take a look at what we got here. Of course, I deleted it. But basically, they're saying it would take Nick Suzuki as the starting piece in the package, and then you probably look at another player. Now, the funny thing is, do you look at an Alexander Romanov? I think Montreal wants to keep Romanov, whatever the hell you want to call him. You guys have been making fun of me in the comment section. Romanov is going to stay in Montreal. Plus, the Columbus Blue Jackets already have Seth Jones and Zach Werenski. That's their top pairing. I mean, you could add to that blue line, of course, but we saw what they did last season, getting rid of guys like Ryan Murray. So they're looking to move out defensemen right now. So you really need forward help. They need that goal scoring. And if Nick Suzuki is coming the other way, potentially a Ryan Poehling as well, that helps solidify that group a little bit for the Columbus Blue Jackets in return for Dubois. Now remember, this is the former 2016 third overall pick. Jarmo Kekalainen took a lot of heat for drafting Dubois at number 3. Remember that? Instead of just, taking Jesse Puljujarvi, you could see why that was a good pick there by bringing in the Cape Breton Screaming Eagles young defenseman or young forward Dubois. So, guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Where do you think Pierre Luc Dubois will go? Like I said, I think the front runner is Montreal. We've been hearing that the Winnipeg Jets and the Anaheim Ducks are not that far behind, as well as teams like the Los Angeles Kings and the New York Rangers, probably third tier teams that are really showing little bits of interest in Dubois as well. Let me know, where do you think he'll go, and leave some mock trades in the comment section down below. And if you like what we're doing here at Goal Line Hockey, want to see the latest news around the NHL, make sure to give this video a big thumbs up and a subscribe down below. Thank you so much for watching, and let's go Jackets.